And just start laying on your back. Find a comfortable position. Maybe you want to put a blanket under your head or something else under your head. Pillow. Often in some types of yoga, like Ashtanga yoga, we don't practice at all on a full moon because the energy is quite heavy, but it's like the energy is about completing projects. The energy of the full moon is about thinking about what comes next, but not actually going into the action of doing that. So it's completing what was left over from the last new moon. And this is the phase for also just kind of planning anew. So as you're relaxing here in this full moon meditation, we have a full wolf moon in the sky. It was really big this morning over Vallarta's sea. Imagine that it's just glowing and shining on you. Bask in its glow. Bask in that full moon glow. Maybe you've laid under a full moon before. So you know what I mean. It's just a beautiful feeling. It's almost like there's moon rays shining on you and they're as strong as the sun rays. Hatha's usually about balancing sun and moon. And focusing on the moon today helps us to chill out before we burn out. So feel the energy of the moon on you, no matter where you are. It's casting a glow. And what does that light shine on for you? Does it shine on something you need to complete? Can you allow it to shine on something that you would like to start? Some new project? What is it shining on for you? Maybe there's something you've had on the back burner. I know I've got a few of those. Something you need to complete. Well, a few moments for this glowing, this shining on to take effect. Now bring your right hand just below the navel, laying down, left hand just above the heart. Let's start our three-part breath here. We'll start it with one big inhale in the belly and then in the ribs and then up in the heart. And then as we exhale, we're going to chant Om. Ready? Om. Breathe in belly, ribs, and heart. Again. Om. Bring the tongue to the roof of the palate on the part and breathe in. Om. I want you to feel your breath in a 360 way. So not just going up and down the spine. I want you to feel the belly breath in the front of the belly, the sides of the abdomen, and in the low back as you breathe into the belly. And breathe out of just the belly. Low abdomen breathing. Breathe in belly, low back, oblique muscles. Nothing else is moving, just the abdomen. No chest, no ribs. Now let's take that 360 breath up to our rib cage. So bring your hands on either side of your ribs and wrap your hands around your ribs. And I want you to breathe out through the sides. So inhale sides, and that'll allow us to get a breath in the front and the back. And exhale, pull the ribs together. Everything contracts. Inhale, expand, front ribs, side ribs, back of ribs. There's no breath in the chest or the belly, just diaphragmatic breath. This is a little harder. Exhale, pull it in. 3 more like that. Inhale, ribs, laying down. There you go. Exhale. Two more. And we're going to return. Take right hand to low belly, just below the navel, left hand at the heart center. And we're going to take the 3-part breath, but this time really focus on it being a 360 breath. So all the way around the body. Ready? Breathe in, abdominal area, low back area. Now take your breath into the front ribs, side ribs, back of ribs. Now up into the chest, into the upper back. Hold it for 2 seconds. 1, 2, and exhale, chest, upper back, ribs, back ribs, low belly presses into the spinal column, low back area. And let's try it one more time. Inhale, lower back, front of belly, ribs, back body, all the way into the chest. Hold it for 1, 2, and exhale from the top down. Now, once on your own, 360 breath all the way around, all the way up. Don't forget to hold it for the count of 2. Very nice. And release. From here, laying on your back, release the arms to the sides and bend the knees, taking your hands to your knees. Straighten the arms, flex your feet, and then exhale, pull the knees in toward the belly. Inhale, straighten arms. Exhale, bend the knees deeper into the chest. Inhale, straighten the arms. But still drop the low belly. Exhale, pull in. 2 more. Inhale, straighten arms. Exhale in. More. Inhale. And exhale. And try some circles with your knees in one direction. Imagine you're creating the wide, big, giant moon in the sky right now with your knees. Remember, the moon is not small and stingy, it's giant, it's robust, very big circles. And try the opposite direction. Big circles, yeah. One more. Now pulling the knees in towards the chest, roll on to your right side, your calm and cool side. Remember, we're focusing on the moon today. And then bring yourself up. Your moon is that lovely left side. So we activated the left side by rolling onto our right. And you can come up to a seat. So we're going to bring our feet behind us for a little cat-cow action. Warming up the spine, bringing the hands under the shoulders and the knees under the hips. We're going to stretch the right leg long and lift our heart. Just feel a good stretch through the torso. Right leg goes way back behind you. Lift your heart and feel the beautiful stretch going on through the heart. Going on through the abdomen, going on through the leg. Good. And then exhale, lift your right foot and pull the knee in. Exhale. Inhale, reach it long and take the foot up to the head and the head to the foot. Just like you're creating the moon with your back and the foot and the head. Good. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, reach it up. Good. See if your toes can touch your head. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Pulling it in. Inhale. Make this your last one. Exhale. And inhale, reach it up. Bend your knee, take the toes toward the head, head towards the toes. Good. And rest in child's pose. This child pose gives me a feeling of receptivity, of gratitude, which is a great way to create new plans as we work towards the new moon from the full moon. What am I receptive to? What am I grateful for? One more breath. Now let's come into all fours once again. Bringing the knees under the hips and the wrists under the shoulders. So returning to all fours. Again, if your hands or wrists are too achy in this pose, you can walk your hands forward, taking some of the weight off of the wrists, or even turn your fingers out is always a nice option as well. Otherwise, go ahead and keep the wrists under the shoulders. Stretch the left leg back really, really long, and just lift from your leg through your torso, up through the heart, through the crown of the head. Feel that good stretch going on. Roll your shoulders away from the ears and lift. It's a subtle energy you're feeling. Keep your belly in nice and strong. One more breath. Now lift your right leg, inhale deeply. Your left leg, excuse me. Lift it, inhale deeply, and exhale, knee to nose. As you inhale, take the foot up towards the head. Really, really reach it. Exhale, pull it in. This is 2 of 6. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. 2 more. Spread your fingers, lift your heart. Good. 1 more. Reach it high. Inhale out. Good. And exhale this time, bringing the knee down, coming into cat-cow. Drop the belly, lift the head. Just classic. Exhale, round the spine. If you need to put your fists down, if your wrists are tired, you can. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the head. Exhale, round the spine, taking out any tension in the low back area, upper back area. Drop the belly, lift the head. Good. Exhale, round. 1 more. Shoulders far from ears, lift head. And exhale back. then come to sitting on the heels for a moment. You might want to put a block down instead or a blanket between your bottom and heels if you need. Now, we're going to take a full moon mouth lozenge. Yeah, folks in the class seem very excited about that. So imagine you've got the full moon. You just brought it into your mouth. Kind of swirl it around there. And then bring it up to the palate. Press it up into the palate, all the way through the third eye and into the back of the top of the head. That's your Bindu chakra. I want you to keep that area illuminating, open and illuminating, allowing the moon energy, that beautiful, cool, peaceful energy to just come into your whole being. So the back of the head is lifted high. That keeps your neck nice and long. If you forget, keep bringing the tongue to the roof of the palate. So you keep the moon energy there. Keep that moon lozenge right at the upper back of the head. One more breath. Great work. All right, coming up, we're going to face the side of our mat where we can still see this screen and take a block if you have one. Want to grab one now. I'm going to put it in our right hand. Got it up there for you. And we're going to bring the left arm leg out to the left side, pointing the toes away. Right hand down to the block. And we're going to make the full moon with our hand. Exhale, bring the hand down and over to the right, left arm. Inhale, you can allow your gaze to follow your hand. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, two more. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And then inhale, reach it up. Take the hand, turn the palm back, bend the elbow and bring it behind you and turn your gaze up. 5 big breaths here. You can even turn your heart up a bit. Keep pressing down through the right hand. One more breath. Great work. And then slowly bring the head back to the center and bring the left knee down. Let's try the other side. So left hand goes to block, right leg goes long, point the toe away from the center line. Good. And take the gaze at the right hand. Reach the right arm up and over, big circles. Exhale. Just giving the shoulder joint a little juicing up. Feel big, wide shoulder circles. See the directions okay. One more breath. One more circle. Now turn your gaze up, reach your arm up, turn the palm back, bend the elbow, and slide the hand down the back. Maybe it even comes out underneath your waist, and turn the gaze up. Keep pelvic floor active, legs active. Keep squeezing the muscles toward the bones. One more breath. And then slowly coming up, bring both knees back to the center. And facing the front of your mat, move your block to the side. We're going to take our knees back a little bit, but stretch the heart forward. Oh, forearms down. Lifting the bottom high. Turn the palms up for a little more space in the collarbones and the heart. Of course, this is a nice, easy way to do it. If you need a little more stretch, you can stretch your arms forward, chin to the floor, but that's quite intense heart opening. Yeah. See if you can turn your palms up now. That's it. Forehead can be on the floor or chin. Keeping that bindu energy here at the top and the back of the head, nice and open, feeling the moon glow. One more breath. Now bring the palms down and bend with the forearms down, glide forward like a cobra. Inhale, slide your hands back to your rib cage, lift your heart. Good. And exhale, downward facing dog. You might want to spend a little time in your down dog, stretching out your hips. So if you do, you can take your heels right, bending your right knee. Lift your heels. Take your heels left, bend your left knee, stretch into the low back area, the hips. If you just want a good hip stretch, take your feet wider, not low back. Turn your toes in, heels out. That's a nice stretch. You can bend your knees, get into the hamstring slowly. Chin is toward the throat, keeping the neck long and the bindu chakra nice and open. Spread your fingers wide. Use the base of your hands. Lift the palms. Use the fingertips. Press the floor away with your hands. And slowly bring your feet towards the front of your mat. Really slowly. Become aware of each step. Really, really slow. There's no hurry. Hang here for a moment. About 30 seconds of hanging. You might swing a little right. You might swing a little left, but don't hold on to the arms just yet. Don't hold on to the feet. Just release. Gain some new perspective. One more breath. Now put a bend in your knees and bring your hands to your waist. And inhale, rise up. Bring your arms out to the sides now. Reach up like the full moon. You're capturing all of its energy. And we're going to bring it to the bindu chakra. Bring your palms together, back, top of head. Third eye, brow chakra, heart. And we'll be bringing it down into the floor as well. So step towards the front of your mat, spreading the toes. And let's inhale, reach up one more time. Breathe in. Exhale, palms together, energy to the bindu chakra, back of head, brow chakra, heart chakra. Now, forward fold, bring the energy down into the earth. 5 good breaths here. Feel the moon shining into the bindu area. Slow 360 full body breaths. Now softening the knees more, inhale, lift your head and step your left foot back so the right knee is forward. Bringing the hands on the back of the head and release your fingers, elbows go wide. Lift your heart. Turn the gaze up. So your hands are just below that Bindu chakra. Pressing your head against the hands and hands against the head. Open your elbows more. Keep breathing. Two more breaths. One more breath. Now release the hands out to the sides. Bring them up, palms together. Bindu, brow chakra, heart chakra, earth. Downward facing dog. 5 breaths. Chin towards the throat, neck is long. Straight, active arms, squeeze the muscles. Now lower the knees carefully, cow pose. Inhale, lift your heart, drop the belly, tops the feet are on the floor. And exhale back to child's pose. Five breaths. One more breath, slow breaths. Now glide forward into cobra is next. Inhale, glide forward. Reach your hands towards your rib cage and lift your heart. Good. And exhale back to downward facing dog. Stretch the body. Press through the hands. Try to get the heels down. Lift the bottom as high as you can. One more breath. And looking forward. Step your right foot forward one more time. Left knee down. Reach the arms up. Palms together. Bindu. Brow. Heart. Hands to earth. Step forward for Uttanasana. 5 good breaths here. Try to make them full back breaths. Breathe into the back body, especially in these forward folds. Take one more breath. And soften the knees. Bring your hands from the earth to the heart. Palms together. Coming up into the brow chakra. Reach up high. Hands to Bindu. And release. How's that moon mouth lozenge doing? Do you need to bring the tongue to the roof of the palate again? Give it a little massage up there. Well, you have that beautiful, calm, peaceful glow about you. Eyes can be even halfway open today. Good. Let's reach the arms up. Hands come together to Bindu. Brow, heart, forward fold, straight spine. Bring the hands to the earth, and we'll take the other leg back now. So let's take the left leg back. Right leg is forward. Inhale, reach up. Bring your hands interlaced to the back of the head. Lift the heart. Feel like the energy is coming in from the moon through the upper back of the head, in through the face, creating a beautiful glow for you into your heart. into any other areas of your body you'd like healing, you'd like to release blockages. One more breath. And release the hands up to the sky, bindu, brow, heart, earth, downward facing dog. 5 good breaths here. Squeeze the legs, lift your bottom. One more breath. And come into plank, lower knees, cow pose. Drop the belly, lift the head. Exhale back to child's pose. Five good breaths here. On this glide forward into cobra, forearms down, inhale, glide into a cobra pose, hands by the ribs, lift your heart, pull your elbows in. Good, and exhale, downward facing dog. Feel the energies coming in the upper back of the head and shining a great light through the back body. We hide things in the back body. Put it on the back burner. Full moons are about getting it done, recognizing, coming out of the shadow. Now looking forward, step your left foot forward, right knee down. Reach the arms up, palms together, hands to bindu. Third eye. Stay here. Lift your pinky finger up as you lift your chin. Two more breaths. One more breath. Good. Now bring it to the heart and down to the floor and step forward. Hang low. You can bend your knees. You can swing a little side to side. Feel the warmth on your back body. It's a cool, glowing warmth from the moon's energy. Now bend the knees, bring your hands to your waist, gently bring yourself to standing. Right. So if you have a block, grab your block. We're going to come to face the side of the mat once again. And let's bring our feet wide. Right, and what feels comfortable, we're going to turn the right toes to the right. Yeah, and left foot is a 90-degree angle. Block is in right hand. Extend the arms out for Trikonasana. Swing your hips left. And reach far right, looking right. And bring the hand down on the outside of the right foot. Put it at the top of your block. So we're not going too low today. Turn the palm of your left hand back. Good. And bend the elbow and bring it behind you. Turn your gaze up if you can. If that doesn't work for you, you can keep your gaze in front of you. Now squeeze the muscles of your legs, really activate them. If you have very flexible knees, put a micro bend in your knees so that you don't overextend them. Feel the pushing away of your hand on the block as you lift your heart to the left. One more breath. Now soften the right knee, put a bend in it, and coming out, straighten the right leg. Now turn your right toes to face the side of the mat, put the block in the left hand, and turn the left toes out. Sweep your hips right, create a beautiful, long, solid line from your ankle all the way through your shoulder. Take the block in your left hand and reach left. And then bring the hand on the outside, if you can, of that foot, left foot, and inhale, open through the right. Now turn the right palm back, bend the elbow, and slide the right hand down. Open your gaze upward. Squeeze those muscles of the legs, keep them active. Keep lifting the right side of the body, rib cage opens to the right. One more breath. Now bend the left knee, you can leave the block there and coming up to standing. Taking your feet to face the side of your mat once again, turn the right toes open, bend the knee, right arm to thigh, and left arm reaches up for the moon and goes all the way over. Inhale, take your gaze with your arm. Just 3 in one direction. This time we'll be getting the other direction too. Good. This is our third one. Let your gaze follow your hand. Keep your legs strong. Don't come out of the bend. Good. Change direction when your hand gets to the top. Exhale down. Reach it up. Keep this part strong. Don't lay on the thigh. Like you're creating the moon with your left hand. You're circling around it. Good. Yeah, now bring your left hand on the Bindu chakra and bring your head back to your hand, and your hand presses against the head. Gazing upward and forward. 2 more breaths. Keep your legs strong. I know they're probably trembling a bit now. Good. 1 more breath. And release, standing up. Break the pose. Change legs. Bend the left knee. Left arm to thigh. Right arm reaches up into that full moon sky. Reach it up. Turn your gaze up. Spread your toes. Use the ball of your foot at both sides of the heels. Keep those active while you lift your arch. Keep Mula Bandha engaged, belly in and up towards the heart. Here we go. 3 in one direction. Exhaling down. Trace the moon. Inhale, reach up. Exhale down. Press away from your leg. Inhale up. Exhale down. Squeeze the legs. Inhale, reaching up. Change direction. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Nice Ujjayi breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Now that hand is full of beautiful moon energy, bring it on the back of the head and press your head back towards the hand and hand against the head, elbow up to the sky. Keep pressing firmly into the thigh. Don't lay on it, right? Press away. Gazing up to the point between the ceiling and the wall if you're inside, or towards a tree leaf if you're outside. One more breath. Well done. Release the hand from the back of the head. Break the pose. Ooh. Shake out your hips. A little side to side. All right, we're going to bring the feet together and bring ourselves down to the knees for a modified half moon. You might want to put a blanket under your knees, one knee down, and the other knee down. And for this modified half moon pose, you can have a block to your right side. We're going to put our right hand on the block and left leg long, but the foot is parallel to the edge of the mat. And lift the left leg. Take the left arm to the sky. Turn your gaze upward. This is half moon on the knee. If you'd rather do it on the foot, you certainly can. Now we're going to take a little bind here to come into a back bend. So bend your knee back, take your foot back, and lift your head. Try to capture that foot. One more breath. And release the pose. All right, let's try the other side. Swing your hand around. Block goes to left side. Right leg, right foot parallel to the other end of the mat. Strong leg. Mula bandhas engaged, belly in and up to the heart. Ready? Inhale, lift. So the block can be a little bit in front of your shoulder to give you more space. It doesn't have to be right under the shoulder. Keep the belly strong and reach the arm up. See if you can turn your gaze up. Keeping that right leg lifted. Now, take your heel towards your right glute and reach for the inside of the foot. Making a nice back bend here. Keep your right leg lifted. Don't let it come down. 3 more breaths. Good. 2 more breaths. Keep the tongue to the roof of the palate. Keep that moon lozenge in. 1 more breath. Well done. And then release the leg and come back. Ooh. Great. Facing the side of your mat. Bring your feet around to the front. And let's separate the feet to undo any tension in the low back area. So facing the side or the front, it's okay. Whichever you can see best in, yeah. And then drop both knees left and right, but the feet are very wide. Yeah, just feel tension releasing from your glutes, your hips, low back area. And then come back to neutral, and feet are at the front of your mat. And we're going to lay down and do a little moon walking. So, separate your feet. Palms of the hands are reaching up, hands are away from the side body. We gain a little energy here. Three more breaths. Full big 360 belly, rib, heart breaths. One more breath. And then bend the knees and tuck your tail underneath. So stretch your tailbone towards your heels, kind of like that's it. And pull the knees in and up to the sky. Yeah. And hands come up. And we're going to start moving right foot, right hand, and left foot, left hand. Don't let the heel touch the floor. Belly button goes down towards the spine. Mild inversion, little moon walking today. Imagine you're walking up there with all the big moonstones, rocks. Feel the air, you're light as a feather. Inhale, press up with both your hands and your feet now. At the same time, press your belly button down to the floor. Push up through hands and feet. Head stays on floor. Upper shoulders try to stay on the floor. Belly stays on floor. Back of ribs on floor. Push through heels. Push through balls of feet. Breathe deep. Keep going. And then extend the arms out to either side and drop both feet slowly to the left. We're not going to let them come all the way to the floor. Inhale, lift up. Exhale over to the right. Inhale up. Exhale left. Inhale up. Exhale right. Inhale up. Last time, one on each side. If it's too hard to come back up, then don't go down so low. Other side. Good. Inhale, reach up. And we're going to take the hands back up again and just shake it off. Shake it off. Shake the feet, shake the hands. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Big exhale. Pull your knees in towards your chest. Take a big breath in. Hold your inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let everything go to the floor. Now pull your chin to the throat so that Bindu chakra is not being blocked, and stay laying on the floor. Find a comfortable place to lay. Maybe you want to cover yourself with a blanket or a sweater. So we're going to bring some air in and some energy in through our left side of our body. See the energy coming in from the left toes, through the left leg, left side of torso, in through the left shoulder blade, collarbone, left side of throat, up into the nostril, left nostril only, into the center of the eyebrows, and see it touching the Bindu chakra, where your moon energy is shining. And then from there, exhale from Bindu down to the center of the eyebrows, through the right nostril, right collarbone, right side of body, all the way to the right toes. Inhale up right side. Really watch it coming up the body. Center of the eyebrows, into Bindu chakra. And exhale, Bindu through eyebrow center, left side of heart, left side of body. Inhale up left side. it through the brow center, from your heart to the brow into the bindu. Hold it there a moment. And exhale, top of head, through the brow, through the right nostril, through right side, right toe. Inhale upright. Hold it at bindu before you let it go through the left, through the brow, through left side of heart, and down. Let's try one more round. Inhale up left. Tickling the bindu, stay there a moment, 2 counts. Exhale down through the right. Inhaling right. To the top, hold it there. And exhale left. Excellent. And release the breath. Become aware of the space between your eyebrows. Really visualize that space at the eyebrow center. Within this space, visualize a full moon in a clear night sky. See that clear night sky, full moon shining brightly in the waves of the ocean, like shining a path. The full moon reflection penetrates the deep waters, all the way down to the fish, to the coral, to the sand at the bottom of the sea. In the cool shade of the moonlight catches the tops of the waves as they dance. You see the dancing waves in this moonlight, and all sea life in this ocean, dancing along with it. It's illuminated sea. See the image clearly. And develop an awareness of the feelings and the sensations that are created in your mind and body. Notice the sensations, the feelings at this time, at this phase of the moon. Completing projects, dreaming about the new, planning. What are the sensations and the feelings going on? This is a time of shedding the old and inviting in the new. What is it you'd like to shed? What projects do you need to complete and release? What will you invite in? What's the new? See it in all its detail. Feel the coolness of the moon's energy. Slowly let the visualization fade. Let it fade like the light on the top of the ocean going back into the moon, letting it fade away. And starting to become aware again of the whole body, the whole body, the whole body. Become aware of sounds around you. Listen for the most distant sound. And listen to sounds that are a little closer to you. Maybe just outside of where you are, the building, the room. And then bring the awareness to sounds right next to you, in the room with you, in a space very nearby. And keep this beautiful full moon energy in you today, chilling out so you don't burn out. Keep a calm perspective on things in the world, on things in your community, on your thoughts, on your actions. Start to make small movements in the fingers and the toes. Coming back into the space and this time. Stretch your body a little further out. Maybe take the arms around you like a big full moon stretch. Reach your arms overhead and release your fingers. Palms reach away from the head. Toes stretch. Good. And then bend your knees in and roll onto your right side, activating your moon side. Lay your head on your right arm, turning the nose down towards the feet. The moon has the quality of softness, generosity, peacefulness, kindness, ease. So often in our yoga practice, we meditate on the sun, we do sun salutations. I face the east for your practice. Today we focused on the calm, cool, meditative qualities of the moon. Moving slowly, inviting in the moon's energy for a full moon day. Try to keep that slow, easy pace about you today. Don't move too quickly. Make time to dream. Make time to complete projects. and dream of the new. It's not time to do new projects, to wait for the new moon. But you can dream about them now, you can plan them now. Left hand comes down to the floor in front of your heart and gently bring yourself to a seat. Bring your hands to the heart center, to the brow center, and up to the back of the head, lifting the heart. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Wish you a very happy full moon day. Om Shanti. Full wolf moon.